Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to English with Miss Ria channel. And good morning, guys. Nice to see you all again. And this time, I'd like to explain for you our new material this week, this morning. And it's about Recontext. The definition of Recontext. Recontext is a text which retells events or experiences in the past, And the characteristic of Recontext is similar to news item text and narrative text which are composed in the past tense mode, Jadi persamaannya yaitu news item text, naratif sama recount itu sama-sama disusun dalam bentuk tensesnya yang past tense atau masa lampau gitu Okay. The function of Recontext, the social function of Recontext is to show what happened, and it is to retell events also for the purpose of informing and entertaining readers. Okay, the generic structure of Recontext, there are three parts of the generic structure in Recontext. The first is orientation. In orientation, it gives the readers the background of information needed to understand the text, such as who was involved, where it happened, and when it happened. The second one is events, and in events, there are a series of events ordered in a chronological sequences, And the last part is reorientation, a personal comment about the event or what happened in the end. Okay, and then the language features of Recontext. The first is using the simple past tense. It could be past continuous tense also, past perfect tense, past perfect continuous tense, and it's all about the past tense, And then the second is frequent use is made of words which link events in time, such as next, later, when, then, after, before, first, at the same time, as soon as she left, late on Friday, on Saturday, on Monday, on Sunday, and etc. The third one, in Recontext, it focuses on a specific participant. Jadi tokohnya atau karakternya itu spesifik atau tertentu. For example, I, itu sang penulis And then using the conjunctions such as then, before, after, etc. Using an action verb, such as when, stayed. And then the last one of language feature in narrative, in Recontext, the passive voice may be used also in Recontext. For example, the bottle was filled with ink, And it belongs to factual recount jenisnya. Okay. Types of Recontext. There are three types of Recontext here. The first one is personal recount, and this usually retell an event that the writer was personally involved in. Personal recount could be diary, or daily journal, And then in the second one is factual recount, recording an accident, for example, a science experiment, police report, etc. And then the last types of Recontext is imaginative recount, and in imaginative recount, writing an imaginary role and giving details of events, for example, a day in the life of a pirate, how I invented, sesuatu yang imaginatif atau hayalan kayak gitu. Okay, next, let's pay attention to the next slide about the Recontext example, and let's read together. Let's listen to an example of Recontext here. The title is about it's about history, history about Reformation of Indonesia. So check this one out.
Recount text in history about Reformation of Indonesia. For more than 30 years, Indonesia was governed by Suharto as the president after the era of President Sukarno. As the people started to feel injustice, several cracks emerged that shake politic condition. Political tensions in the capital city increased by the numerous riots occurred in several cities and violent ethnic clashes. the government became unstable and struggled as monetary crisis hit Asia in the second half of 1997. Indonesia was one of the suffered most. Prices rose massively and many businesses went bankrupt. As the economy fell down, people got angry and protests occurred everywhere. The protests became bigger and riots started in many parts of Indonesia. During the monetary crisis, Suharto could maintain his position as president when he was re-elected on March 1998. However, Suharto did not do anything that could help the economy. As the government seemed helpless in bringing the economy back, people demanded President Suharto to step down. Demonstrations were held everywhere, and it became the peak with Trisakti incident on May 12, 1998. 4 students were shot out to death when demonstrating at Trisakti University at Jakarta, and 9 students were killed at Semanggi. The incident led to huge riots in Jakarta and various cities all over Indonesia. Finally, Suharto was pushed to step down, and Reformation era began in Indonesia.
Okay, after we have a look on the example of Recontext before, so let's analyze together about the generic structure of the text. So all Recontext should be arranged based on 3 elements. They are orientation, series of events, and also reorientation. So in the text before, and the first part in orientation, kita dapat identifikasi bahwa atau analisa orientation dalam teks tadi, yaitu dalam kalimat the people started to feel injustice, several cracks emerged that shake politic condition. And then series of event, kumpulan beberapa kejadian gitu seriesnya. Yang kedua di sini strukturnya contohnya that we can take from the text before. The first, the government became unstable and struggled as monetary crisis. And then the second one, the government seemed helpless in bringing the economy back. Kemudian the third one, demonstrations were held everywhere and it became the peak with Trisakti incident. And then the next generic structure of the text before is the last part, yaitu reorientation. And in the orientation of the text, the president was pushed to step down and Reformation era began in Indonesia. Itu yang terakhirnya Oke, seperti itu. And as you may see on the screen, this is actually a summary. Some of from could be also a poster of Recontext. You may see also another example. Kemudian this one also, and then this one also. That's all for today's explanation. I do hope you can understand all the material from the beginning until the end. And if you have questions, please we can discuss it together in the class. Thank you so much for paying attention to this material. I hope I can see you again in the next video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Have a good day, all of you. Bye bye.